All right. Well,
Morning,
first
good
off,
to see
welcome
you.
to the Scenic Club. Thank you all for coming to this event. This is, I do believe this is Stephen's first official event using the event system. So massive congrats to Stephen for that, and also confetti for him making this amazing world. We do have some amazing acts for you today. If you notice behind you, there's a little glass panel. It says support the acts. That's their PayPal links. Entirely up to you. If you wish to give them a tip, just type that into PayPal and give them however much you want. A penny, however much. Anyway, so let's start getting this kicked off. So today our lineup is opening. We have Miners for Real opening. Then we have Doobie One, Ian Crawford, the health and safety expert on cutlery, because we need to make this cutlery safe. And then to finish it off, we have Tanzaku. So, without further ado, please welcome the amazing Miners for Real.
Woo!
Minus.
All right. That sounds dead as hell when y'all woo for me. We're gonna try this again. How y'all feeling tonight?
Woo!
Yeah. I like that. That's what I like, man. Now, before I get started, okay, I just want to lay down some ground rules. All right. Y'all, I'm the Minus for Real. I'm a different type of breed. All right. If I look at my PayPal and you actually sent the penny, I'm going to come to your house and beat the shit out of you. Okay. I'm going because what the fuck I'm gonna do with that goddamn penny? You ain't shit if you do that. All right. I just want to let you know that. Okay. If you send 2 cents, I'm gonna beat you worse than the beating. All right. Because that just make no goddamn sense. All right. We both broke. Just say that. All right. Don't send shit. All right. Second of which, all right, my last name is Miners. All right. I am not the P word. All right. So just for the new people that don't know me, that is not what it is. All right. That is actually my last name. It's on my last name. All right. We're just gonna put that out there. All right. We cool with that? Cool.
Yep.
Now who likes Miners? See? See, watch out for that. You see how she raised her hand quick? Watch out for that one right there, okay? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I ain't got too much long. I just want to be up here and talk to you about perspective and honesty, okay? There's a lot of things about how we handle things in all the situations of how we handle life, okay? About how we handle things when it's thrown at us, correct? We either handle it in a mature way, which is the good, responsive way, or the getaway where we just cuss their ass out and then we just go to jail, right? Those are the 2 different ways, all right? Here's an example of mine, okay? I'm gonna just get a little personal with you. I'm gonna let y'all know how it is, okay? I used to be very close with my good friend Steven, okay? But we had a fall off because of my perspective, okay? It was not him, it was me. It was a lot of stress because of what Meta wanted us to do, and he was more skilled than I am. I'm just a ghetto dude. I just want to tell jokes. That's all it is. He had the skills. So in a mature way, I decided to just drop off because it was just too much for me, and he did what he had to do, and I just ended it like that, right? Cool. And I realized that I was in the wrong, okay? And I'm gonna say that publicly, that I was wrong, that I should have came to him and apologized, and we should have talked about it. And for that, I want to let you know up here publicly that I'm sorry, okay? Now, if I would have handled it the black way, I would have came into this world and said, "You ain't shit. You're a dusty bitch. This world ain't shit. Your mama's a whore. You like sucking dick." Just hear me out, okay? I would have blacked out, okay? I promise you, I would have blacked out. I would have got banned the very first day when I got on here. You would have said, "Holy shit, this motherfucker's crazy," okay? I would have said made up stories. I would have said your mom's a prostitute and your child is just a dirt licking whore. I would have said all of that, okay? Don't judge me. I said there was 2 sides. All right, cool. We've all handled things of how we handle things differently, okay? Now here's another perspective, and y'all probably gonna hate me for this, but we just gonna see how we gonna do with this, okay? We just gonna see, okay? There was a debate this morning about a chocolate cake, okay? Let me ask y'all a question because all of y'all gonna participate in this, and if you don't answer, you a bitch. Then listen to me. What do you call a yellow cake with chocolate covering on it? What do you call that?
Chocolate cake. A chocolate.
It's a what?
Cake?
A sponge cake? Oh, to beat the shit out of you.
Chocolate cake.
It's a chocolate cake. Thank you. Yeah. This is what people are saying. They're saying it's a yellow cake with chocolate cover. It's not a chocolate cake. Have you lost your goddamn mind? What are you talking about? What do you mean that it's not a chocolate cake? Because when you first look at it, when you bring this, you see it's covered with chocolate. You would assume it's a
chocolate cake.
Chocolate cake.
Okay.
If y'all don't answer me, I swear I will shut this shit down. It's a what, people? It's a what?
Chocolate cake.
It's a chocolate cake. Thank you. Okay, a vanilla is a default color when you're making the cake. It's always going to be a vanilla. Okay. Now, when you're making a chocolate cake or strawberry cake, it is called that strawberry or chocolate cake. Okay. But when you cut into it and you see the vanilla, it's still the chocolate cake. Am I making any sense, people? Hello?
Yeah.
Who disagrees? Come here. I'll smack the shit out of you right now. Who said different? What'd you say, Sarah?
I'll smack.
Just because you're pretty don't mean I ain't gonna slap it. Okay,
I've got
what?
my hand on your arm.
Okay. I don't like when people say that. All right.
Got my hand.
I understand that people grew up differently in different places and they call it different. Okay, but for me to come to a store and say, "Let me get a chocolate covered thing," it's too long. Let me just get a chocolate cake. They know what the hell I'm talking about. It's two different chocolate cakes. All right.
Agreed.
I'm sorry, that part wasn't comedy. It was just therapy for me. So y'all can take it how you want it. All right. Now I want to talk about the Oculus. Okay, I love the Oculus not because of the things that happens, the creativities in here. It's the people is what make this place beautiful. Let me explain what I mean. Okay, I love the interactions that's on here, not in the VR, but what's happening on the background of the VR. Let me explain. I was talking to this woman. She had 5, 6, 17 kids in the background. You can clearly hear them. They scream off the walls like a bunch of monkeys. Okay, you can hear them. You can clearly hear them, sir. You can clearly hear them. Okay, and as we were talking, she just couldn't take the mess no more. She was like, "Yeah, I like to be out here. Could you excuse me for a second?" She went, "Oh, you mother."
I like how you went mute for this. It's fantastic.
That is how it
Smacking
be.
him down.
Yes.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry, what you
Oh,
say?
yeah, the
Never
hand
mind,
movements.
bitch. Did you just hit that child in front of me? Did you just do that? Nah, I'm calling child service because you done beat like 16, 17 of them kids just now. That's crazy as hell. Another thing that I like on here is because y'all take things too literal on here. I remember I was just chilling, not in the Scenic club, but it was another club I was in, and it was just two individuals sitting in the corner with they are addicted to the Oculus. And when I say addicted, I mean they're addicted. It was the point when I went over there, I tried to say what's up to them. One of them was sleeping with their eyes closed, like this. I said, is this motherfucker asleep on the Oculus? It's so messed up. That's not the part where it had me tweaking. It was the fact that he had his Oculus so long, he has a stick drift. So not only that he sleep, but he sleepwalking. I think I saw him grab a drink at one time just to drink that and go back to his damn chair to go to sleep. It's crazy. All right. Hey, these are the jokes. You don't like it? Then I don't know what to tell you. Another reason why I love the Oculus is the interaction of how they interact with each other. These motherfuckers actually be having VRSEX. I don't know if I can say the word. I know it's 18 plus, but meta be looking. Okay. Have you ever heard a female sucking on this thing? Have you ever heard that? It's the funniest thing.
Yes.
Can you imagine this woman trying to suck a fake dick with her children in the room? Mommy, why you moving your head like that? Get out the room! Get out the room! I'm like, what the hell is going on? That's from what they told me. They said it's a thing called a visual it's a word for it. I don't know what it's called. What's it called? It's a word for it where they can feel the vertical touch. What is it called? It's a proper name for it. Anybody know it? That means y'all ain't have VR sex, so y'all wouldn't know it. It's a word for it. It's a word. It's a word. Come on, Kelly. You know you pregnant. You done it. I'm just playing. It's a real thing, man. They take this thing serious, man. I couldn't even take it serious because first of which, 19 cents. Huh? Phantom.
Cents. There you go.
Ooh, you dirty dog. You done had it, didn't you? You dirty dog. It took him a lot of courage to come up here. I saw him shake his head. He's like, nope, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to. Fuck it, I'm going to do it. It's bad. And he went way in the back. It's all right. We love you for it. We love you for it. Last thing that I don't know how people can really get into it because I'm too realistic of what I do, okay? Because I do everything as if it's in the real world. Like, if I'm going to get me a bar drink, I'm be like, well, how much is it? Even though it's free and it's VR, you're not really drinking it. I'm be like, bitch, I'm broke. Do you have sugar water in the back? They look at me like, bitch, what? You ain't got no goddamn sugar water. What are you talking about? Okay? And first it was this Oculus and stuff is just getting too expensive for me because I got like 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 kids, okay? I can't afford this, okay? Y'all think this is a real Oculus on my head? Hell no. I'm at Walmart right now. This is a demo, okay? Every 30 minutes, I got to log the fuck on because I'm on the demo, okay? I'm not in there. I got these two little white little motherfuckers trying to say, is you gonna get off yet? Never, bitch. Go home. But that's not even the worst part. And I'm going to tell you this last one, and then I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let you go because some of y'all can't believe. I'm pretty sure some of y'all reported me. Look. Like it's so messed up that I'm playing on the demo because as a matter of fact, if you see my arms lift up like this and my arm is like tweaking, you see how my arm is tweaking, right? That means the cops has been called. I'm getting arrested as we speak. So that's what you're seeing right now. All right. It's so fucked up because my priorities is like, no, don't get off the Oculus. My dumb ass is saying, at least let me log off. I don't want them to see me. I don't want them to see me. Please. It's so messed up, man. All right. I think what did I cover that? I covered that. I'm checking my comedy notebook. Excuse me. Let me see. How much minutes do I got left? What the host is that? How many? Huh? Nobody gonna answer? All right, cool. All right. Last thing. So I need everybody participation with this one. Don't make me use big words. All right. I'm gonna need everybody that's having a good time. I want to take a group photo. Y'all cool with a group photo?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't got no choice because I'm the main actor right now. Come down. Y'all come in the middle right here real quick. Y'all come in the middle right quick. All right. Yeah. I didn't say on stage.
Oh,
listen.
sorry.
Listen. Comprehension. Comprehension. I'm just playing. I'm messing with you. I love you.
Sorry.
All right.
Can I
All
take
right.
one too?
It's no, you can't. Sit in the corner. I'm just playing. All right. Everybody say Scenic Club. Cool. Now I got evidence of who reported me. I'm gonna kick your ass individually. Hey, I'm a mighty for real, man. Y'all been dope, man. I'm gonna see y'all next time.
All right, give it
Hey,
one last time for
Steve,
Minus for
later.
real. All right, next. All right, for our first act of this evening, we have give it up for the amazing Doobie One Kenobi.
We'll talk, okay?
What's up, fam? How we doing out there today? Good to see
We'll
you
talk,
all.
okay?
Happy holidays, yo. Happy holidays. I'm excited to be here. My name is Doobie Wan Kenobi. I'm the Jam Band Jedi. I know how to play 125 fish songs, and I know how to disappoint my parents. Yeah, that's part of my vibe here. I'm really excited. I'm gonna actually play some music for you guys tonight. It's gonna be really cool. This is my first time doing a show here at Scenic, so for those of you that haven't seen me, I did not put my PayPal down there because I don't do this for the money. I do this for the undying attention. So find me on social media, like and follow me at Doobie Wan Comedy. And I'm gonna start with a holiday tune. We're gonna do some holiday tunes tonight. Before I even do that though, I like to get stoned. I like to get high. So I'm gonna do a whip it real quick if that's all right. I do a little nitrous. I don't know if you guys are into that sort of thing, but
Oh my God. Fat rip.
Oh my god, that shit is amazing. Holy shit, you guys. Oh man. Hope y'all ready for some holiday tunes. We're gonna get fucking funky up in this bitch. Oh yeah. Woo, head rush. Rusty the Blow Man has some really good cocaine. It looks like snow when it's flying snow. That his shit is so insane. Rusty the Blow Man's got some powder for your nose.
You can do it quick, but don't be a dick. You should share it with your bros. You can always count on him to show up at your door with some Colombian marching powder and possibly a whore. Rusty the Blowman was a legend near and far. He could do 10 lines in half the time of Pablo Escobar. Let's do a bumpity bump bump bumpity bump 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 of Rusty's blow. Bumpity bump bump. Once you say yes, you'll never say no. Rusty the Blowman's got some really good cocaine. You'll be up all night, you might start a fight. It's like jet fuel for your brain. Rusty the Blowman riding in his sweet sports car. An 8-ball night with his white delight, and you'll feel like a rock star. But there must have been some fentanyl in a kilo that he tried. For when it shot right up his nose, he keeled over and died. No! Rusty the Blowman was a super awesome guy. But the moral of the story is don't get high on your supply. Bumpity bump bump bumpity bump, don't do what Rusty's blow. Unless you're ready for a really crazy overdose. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, man, amazing. Oh, man. I'm glad you guys are here to party with me tonight. We're going to have some fun. I like to do multicultural things. So this next one's for anybody that might be Jewish in the audience. I wrote this song this year because I was thinking, you know, I have all these Christmas songs. What about a Jewish song for my Jewish friends? And there's only one holiday Jewish song that pretty much anyone knows. And it's about dreidels, but, you know, I got to make it dirty, right? So it goes like this. Oh, dildo, 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 what a sexy prize. You know if it is Jewish, because it is circumcised. Dildo, 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 a big one's hurt. But if it is the perfect size, instead you just might squirt. Oh, dildo, 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 this one's made of glass. Put a little lube on it and shove it in your ass. Dildo, 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 this one's silicone. It is really helpful when it's you want to bone. Dildo, 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 sometimes you just want more. Add some batteries and it becomes a vibrator. Oh, vibrator, vibrator, vibrator. Now a dildo doesn't work, and neither does your partner, so he'll just have to jerk off forever now. That's what happens once she gets a vibrator. I mean, so many comedians have discussed the inevitable bout between the dick and the vibrator. Just wait till AI controls your Hitachi wand. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let's go play, yeah? It starts signaling drones to create a slight breeze in your window at just the right moment. These fucking smart vibrators are not so far away, okay? Like, hey, sex Alexa, vibrate to the rhythm of the latest Michael Bublé song and create a playlist of alternating medium and high-energy rhythmic songs thereafter. And no Kanye. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you. I feel like that was kind of a dark ending to that song. Maybe I should do a happier ending. How about this? I was really joking because there is one other thing. You can buy on Amazon a vibrating cock ring. That solves our problem. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh man, more holiday songs. Oh my god. Oh shit. Let's do oh, this is a good one. You guys might like this one. Hold on, let me get it out here. It goes like this. Oh. Hold on. Where is it? Here it goes. Smashing while on blow can be really hard. Unlike your soft dick, for life you are now scarred. Because that girl was hot, probably your only chance. Now you're drinking whiskey too, there's nothing in your pants. Oh, whiskey dick, and too much cocaine. Now you are more flaccid than a melted candy cane. Viagra, Cialis, and horny go read. That's what it will take for you to spread some of your seed. That's a quick one. I just wanted to get that one out because, I mean, you can't do Jingle Bells more than like, too much. All right, here we go. You know what? I want to recite a story for you guys. You guys want to hear a story? I got something. Yeah. All right. Let's do a story. All right, this story. I'm a big weed smoker. I don't know if you could tell. I love smoking the ganj. So this one's called "'Twas the Night Before 20." All right, it goes like this. 'Twas the night before 20, and time felt so long. Not a pothead was sober near the 4-foot-tall bong. The pipes were arranged on the mantel with care, in hopes that St. Cannabis would soon be there. Blunt wraps were ready and papers to roll. There were bubblers and dab rigs and colored glass bowls. The cartridges screwed on their vape pens so tight, the blowtorch for jet dabs was shining real bright. Hippies were strewn on their couches so soft, their gummies had kicked in, their minds were aloft. Stoners were beached in their beanbag chair nests, while green clouds of purple haze danced in their nests. Staring at tapestries lining the walls, burning some incense that just smelled like balls. On weed, they would spend the last of their money while laughing at things that weren't that funny. But I can relate, because 420 is sweet, like a magic fudge brownie or a Dr. Dre beat. As smoking too much, it isn't a sin, but we must look to the Snoop Dogg within. Now, my girl in her tie-dye and I in my drawers had just settled down for some post-coital snores. From out in the yard, there came a loud crash, but I gave not a shit because I smoked all the hash. When what to my bloodshot red eyes should appear but a Vespa, I think it wasn't so clear. It's St. Cannabis, a.k.a. Brody, our dealer. Yeah, he drove through the fence and smashed his two-wheeler. Oh, he didn't care, and neither did we, because we were so high off his last batch of trees, and he didn't die. For that we were glad, because burying bodies when stoned can be bad. Though if he had died so ironically, we would have just gone to a dispensary, but St. Cannabis had products you'd never expect. There wasn't an item that won't get you wrecked. He said there's rosin and wax, there's hash and there's shatter. It all fucks you up. It won't even matter. Smoke diesel and Afghan and animal cookies, granddaddy purple for dreadlock-worn Wookiees, the kush and the cheese, the delightful blue dream, all the shit you can eat like stoner ice cream, a pumpkin bread starburst, chocolates and gum, tinctures and soda and THC rum. And it's all on sale, a holiday treat. Try the weed jerky, get high off of meat. The vegan option is, well, good luck. It's cannabis tofu and it's weird as fuck. Your choices are vast and it all gets you high, he said as he sat down and let out a sigh. We decided to try all of the stuff, because all of the weed is never enough. I'll take one of everything, I said with a smile. He said, dude, seriously, that'll last you a while. I said, that's okay. I need weed aplenty, for today is my Christmas. Yo, happy 420. And so St. Cannabis filled up our jars with strains of flower that could take you to Mars, plus candles and cakes, so much food we could try, and anything else you could think we would buy. We smoked just a pit, and things got so hazy. My memory's blurred, but here's something crazy. I swear we all flew and we floated up high. St. Cannabis yelled, dude, I own the whole sky! With a huge puff of smoke, he soon disappeared. I don't really remember what happened. It's weird. I think he just floated away. What a sight. He yelled, happy 420 to all, and to all a good night. I hope you all like this comedy bit, because 420 is here. It's time to get lit. Thank you, friends. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. I'm going to do one more song for you before I go. I have one great song that I think you guys all like. This is my last holiday tune. If you like what I do, you can find me at Doobie1 Comedy and all my socials. I hope you all will invite me back. I'd love to do more fucking shows here and comedy in this amazing world. You guys are fucking killing it. Okay, here we go. This one is maybe my favorite holiday song to do. All right, let's see how it goes. Sucking some cock, decking the halls and tickling balls, eating some ass, make those lips brown. Use your hand, now it's a reach around. Oh, licking that shaft. Come in your face, cause it makes us laugh. Blowjobs are fun until you're the one cleaning up the cum. Yeah, hot shit will cause a hard dick and drain that shit all night. In December, you blow that member. It won't take long if you're doing it right. Giddy up, little girl, your tongue is so slick, swirling around so click. Just a little more, I'm almost there. Fuck, I got it in your hair. She said, don't put it in my hair. Anywhere else. Put it in my tits, on my ass, put it in my face, in my vag. I don't care, just not in the hair. Oh, why the fuck did I do it? All right, now that first verse was for the dudes, right? The dudes getting some, but the ladies like some too. You know what I'm saying? We got Nick's over here, Brenda, me. I see y'all. I'm gonna do a verse for y'all. Okay, this is for the ladies. Eating out, puss. She didn't shave, don't be a wuss. Bury your face right between her thighs. She won't care that you're below average size. So munching her, munching her rug. Reciprocate because she gave you a tug. You gotta flirt, help, and mixing her squirt. Then you cuddle and hug. Using sex toys is a good choice to take shit up a notch. You can tell if she's horny as hell, 'cause there's a river flowing right through her crotch. Oh, I know that you can't believe you made a girl come. Was she faking it? It's a Christmas miracle, a jingly jing. I think you found it. I think you found it. I think you found the clit. Thank you, everybody. My name is Doobie1. Find me at Doobie1 Comedy on Instagram. I will see you all next time. Happy holidays, friends. Bye.
Yeah, well done. One last time for Doobie1 Kenobi. Make sure you follow him on his socials at Doobie1 Comedy. Anyways, our second act for this evening is none other than the world-renowned Ian Crawford, health and safety for cutlery.
That last
Anyway,
one was hilarious.
So please welcome up Ian Crawford to make you all cutlery safe.
Yeah, I'm just looking for my knife and fork. Good evening, folks.
I
My
didn't know
name's
there
Ian
was like a
Crawford.
comedy night
Give
on.
me a cheer if you are based in the USA.
Hey, Hucky.
Give me a cheer if you're based in the UK.
Yeah.
And give me a cheer if you're based somewhere else. Okay, listen, guys, I am Ian Crawford. I'm here from the Sheffield office of the Steel and Cutlery Manufacturers, Allied Trades, Industries, and Guilds
Hey,
Association. Now, when I say
Wendy,
cutlery, for our
Wendy,
friends in America,
how's it going?
USA, Canada, wherever
Hi.
you are, I'm talking about knives, forks, and spoons. We're about to get some. Look, guys, here they come. Here they come. Let's have a round of applause for the cutlery, the knives, forks, and spoons, folks. Stephen's making them for us. Can you see those guys? They're going to be there shortly. You might have seen some of my posters. Think once, think twice, think fork, spoon, and knife. Take good forking care with your cutlery. That's also one of mine. That's a pilot phase poster campaign currently running in motorway service station toilets. Listen to this. Southbound on the M6, M5, M1. Hey, if it goes well, we're going northbound. A fork in the hand is less painful than two in the bush. That's one we've been asked to rewrite. Now, that's not the poster that's caused the most controversy. What about this? We've got a poster with a cartoon fork with its arm around a cartoon spoon. Hey, listen to this. We've had a lot of complaints. It says, if your toddler advances from spooning to forking, that's good news. If your teenager advances from spooning to forking, watch out, yeah? Now, the reason we've had complaints, what about this? It's a cartoon fork with its arm, cartoon spoon. And can I just say that the Cutlery Safety Office, we are very much in the 21st century. That could just as easily have been two forks or two spoons. In fact, if you don't mind, it could easily have been two sporks. And if you don't know what a spork is,
True.
it's a spoon that identifies as a fork. Thank you. Thank you. Now, excuse me, folks. Just here we go. We got some cutlery here, but before we get onto the cutlery, I want to just I see one or two. You're not sure what's happening. Please relax. Every single one of you will be getting a certificate of attendance. You can count that towards your CPD, Penguin. Mystic, pop it on your CV, or if you're out of work there, let's go play. Make a note of it somewhere. Now, where are we? There are 12,000 accidental deaths in the UK. Please do not be one of them. But the reason I'm here, and it can be a bit shocking, each year there are 4 or 5 cutlery-related deaths in the UK. And I know what you're thinking there, Kayla. Is it 4 or is it 5? The truth is, we had one happen right on the gong on New Year's Eve last year, and we're still not sure whether to count it as last year or this year. Hey, you're smirking, my friend. You're smirking, Kermit. But what about this? We've got another New Year's coming up. New Year's is dangerous, yeah? You've got champagne corks. You've got olive forks. We've got accidents literally going through the ceiling. There are some accidents that we can learn from. Now, I've got an important one for you. Give me a cheer if you've got, what do you guys call duvets, like padded blankets you have on top of your bed? What do you call them in the USA? Comforters? Comforters, that's right. Well, in the UK, we call them duvets, okay? So when I mention the word duvet, in your brain, change that to comforter. I can't do both at the same time. If I could, here we go. Here we go. Now, on average in the UK, we have 11 suffocations in bed each year. Please watch out. One of those suffocations last year was a numerically dyslexic duvet stroke comforter buyer. He thought he'd bought himself a 13.5 tog. They found him crushed under the weight of a 53.1. All I'm saying, folks, is please take care. Before you go to bed tonight, check the label on your duvet or comforter. And in fact, before you go under, don't make a blunder. Check the label while you're still able. Think safe, be safe. And if you take your VR headset off later, sit down with a cup of tea and think to yourself, did that really happen? Ladies and gents, this is for real. Now, we're going to move on and talk about the cutlery now. So let's have a cheer. Let's have a cheer for the fork, folks. Anyone used a fork in the last 24 hours? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Now, just make sure you can see. Sit up, stand up straight, sit up straight. No point being here otherwise. Here we go. Here's the fork. Now, the important thing about the fork, don't be a clown. Turn that fork down. If you are going to leave a fork unsupervised at Christmas or any other time of the year, it only takes a moment to turn it over, thus minimizing the likelihood of a prong or tine-related injury. Now, where are we again? Oh, yeah, Scenic Club. I need your help. You want your certificates. Don't be a clown. Turn that fork
Upside down.
now one or two of you did okay there, but one or two of you embarrassed yourselves. It's actually turn that fork down, not turn that fork upside down. Yeah, no, but you're laughing, my friend Michael. You're laughing. If you start adding extra words, that's when accidents happen. Okay. Now, what else have we got here? Let's have a cheer. Let's have a cheer for the knife, folks. Any fans of the knife? This is the butter knife. Anybody like toast? Toast? Yeah? Butter on toast. We're getting a lot of accidents reported. Butter on toast, folks. Please take care. Please take care with the knife. Let the knife glide from side to side. Notice how my fingers are in the air there, not only acting as a natural counterweight and balance to the steel alloy knife, but also warning anyone around me that the knife is in operation. Don't be a nutter. Don't be a nutter. Use a knife to spread.
Your butter.
Butter. And I noticed one or two people a little bit slow off the mark there, but please be reassured, it will also work with non-dairy and olive-based spreads. Any questions so far? Good. And I just wanted to remind you, only a fool breaks the one spoon rule. If you think about it, there are very few situations, if any, where you need to have more than one spoon on the go. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I don't normally do it, but because it's opening night here at Scenic Club, I want to do a little bit of research. Wherever I go, I like to find out what the most popular cutlery item is. When I say cutlery, I'm talking flatware, silverware, tableware, okay? If your favorite is the fork, in a second, give me the international sign of the fork by holding your hand up. Not yet, please. No premature voting. And if your favorite item is the knife, give me the international sign of the knife. Alternatively, if your favorite item is the spoon, give me the international sign of the spoon. You got it? You got it? Okay. Here we go, folks. Your chance to vote. Please no conferring. And here we go. So you've got fork, knife, or spoon. 3, 2, 1. Let's have your votes. Come on, folks. Let me see those arms in the air. We've got a fork over there. We don't officially recognize the kitchen whisk. We've got one or two people who still... Yeah, Michael, I get the message, my friend. That's supposed to be 2 prongs. 4 prongs, not 2. And the results are in, ladies and gents. Hands down. Hands down. I'm sorry, Let's Go Play. I'm afraid the vote is now closed. And your vote will not be registered, although you may still be charged. It doesn't make sense, but I've always wanted to say it. The results are in, ladies and gents. Here we go. In third place, don't feel too bad. It was the knife. In second place, so close today, the spoon. But a winner tonight, give yourselves a cheer, is the fork. Come on. Oh, yeah. Got a few excited people over here. I hope I haven't embarrassed you. To be honest, you've embarrassed yourselves. Yeah. Have you not been listening? Have you not been thinking about anything I've been saying tonight? That's right. Unfortunately, when it comes to cutlery safety, you can't afford to have favorites. See what I've done? You've fallen into my trap there. Treat your cutlery like I treat my lady friends. Give them all equal respect. Maybe take them out individually at the weekend, and every now and then, give them a good polish. Now, has anybody here ever come face to face with a bear? Give me a cheer. Oh, yeah. Well, they say in London you're never more than 6 feet from a rat. Because of all the animal parks, zoos and safaris here in the UK, I've done the maths. Would you believe you are never more than 137 miles from a bear? Therefore, my advice to you is to get yourself on the Amazon, and buy some bear spray. It's like pepper spray for bears, yeah? And you clip it to your belt. It's only £24. That's roughly speaking $20. Probably have to add a tip, knowing you guys from the US. But strap it to your belt. It's ever so easy to use. If you see a bear at 60 feet, safety catch off. If the bear's at 30 feet, you need to be aiming down with a 45-degree angle and create a cloud at 15 feet. That bear will pass through. As it does, the spray will go into its eyes, into its airway. The bear will turn round. As that bear turns round, spray it on the back end, send that bear on its way with a bit of sting on the ring. It will not be back, not unless it's into that sort of thing. No, the time you need to worry is if that bear attacks you from behind, then you've got a problem. And you need to know that the bear is interested in only 2 things, my friend. Number 1, food, and number 2, mating. And believe you me, you will not have time to get your lunchbox out your bag. Therefore, you'd better brace yourself for some bear romance. The average bear will copulate for up to 30 minutes at a time for a number of times throughout the day with the same partner. Therefore, you will be in for a long stint. My advice? Pack a Kindle and a high-energy snack. Now, 1 or 2 of you are probably thinking, this is all good, but we don't see much cutlery in Horizon World. But what we do sometimes see is the odd glitch, the odd pixel missing, the odd person perhaps missing. What about this? The other day, we lost 2 VR hunters, young chaps they were, with VR headsets on. They went towards what they thought was a glitch. It was a purple crack in the wall. They headed towards the light. They slipped, they tripped, they fell in. And I'm afraid their headsets were not fully charged. We tried to get nutrients to them. We tried to get bottled water to them. But I'm afraid they're powered down and they're gone. My advice to you, if you see a purple crack, please step back. And if you don't mind, before I go, we'll just practice that. As we say the words, if you see a purple crack, can everybody just take 1 step back?
Step back.
Try that, please. Let's try it one more time, but everyone together. If you see a purple crack, please step back. Good. That's great. Now, I've just got one last thing to do. I think I've got 2 minutes. Put up your hand if you think you've learned something tonight. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've got 1 or 2. 1 or 2. That's good. That's good. Now, I just want to teach you spoon sense before I go. We had a young fella making himself a cup of tea. If you don't know what tea is in the America, it's like coffee, only tastes a bit different. And he was making himself a cup of tea, and he was stirring in 2 sugars with a teaspoon. Nothing wrong with that if you ignore the inherent dangers of a high-calorie, high-sugar diet. No, the mistake he made, he left the spoon in the cup. Hey, if he'd used spoon sense, he'd still be alive today. He didn't. He isn't. You've guessed it. He's dead. The mistake he made, he left that spoon in the cup. He took the cup through to the dining room with a spoon still in the cup. He sat down on a chair. The chair gave way. He fell forward. The last thing he saw was that teaspoon handle coming towards his eye, sliced through his eye like a hot knife through butter. As I said to his mother, who found him bled to death on the dining room carpets, if it's any consolation, he probably wouldn't have felt a thing. Obviously, there would have been an initial stabbing sensation. Now, before I go, I need to explain to you spoon sense. So here's the last thing we're going to do together. I need you to hold out your right hand with an imaginary teaspoon in it. Everybody? Everybody? Yeah, if you, that's right. We're going to move on. So everybody hold out your right hand with an imaginary teaspoon. Even if you're left-handed, use your right hand, make an effort just for once. Okay, here we go. Stir, we're going to go clockwise. Stir once, follow me, don't be shy. Stir twice, and then the hand opens up, and we say move on. Open up your hand if you can. Now, if you've got another hand, bring it across now, and this is an important bit. Don't be shy, everyone. Give it a little shake, and we say move on, yeah, move on, and then the arms slowly go in the air. Don't be shy, don't be shy, all the way in the air, and that's spoon sense. Give yourselves a round of applause, ladies and gents. I've got to get out of here. People say to me, Ian, how do you relax with all this death, injury, and mayhem around? I say I write a bit of poetry, and here it is before I go. Here we go. Don't be a loon, never run with a spoon. Take care of that knife. It could take a life. And whether you make love here in the Scenic Club, the wider Horizon Worlds, or York, please remember, never fuck with a fork. My name's Ian Crawford. You've all been fully trained. Your certificates, your digital certificates, are in the post. Thank you very much. Stay safe, and thanks for inviting me, guys. Have a great night. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you. Stay safe.
All right.
Thank
One
you.
last.
Stay safe.
And let me just put that over there. Keep safe.
Safety first.
Nobody wants to get shanked.
Turn it upside down.
Oh, yeah. Turn that fork down. I have to turn this fork down.
Oh my god.
There you go.
There you go.
Right. No one's getting shanked today. Oh well. One last confetti for Ian Crawford. Yay! All right. Well, we've reached that part of the show where it's our last act of this evening. Can you guess who it is? Anyone?
Tansaku.
Yeah, it could be that dude. Anyways, please welcome to the stage, Tanzaku.
Oh, here we go, Scenic Club. Yes, let's give it up for our host, Terminator. Terminator, come on. Gay pride confetti in the ceiling. Oh, yes. Now, what I'm going to need you all to do is come in close. You know what we do? I've been doing all year. I've been doing my comedy booby trapping. And what we do is we rub the barrier. There is no barrier. I'm going to just use your imagination. That's right. Get close. Get close. Everybody come in. Yes. Slowly. Slowly. Faster. 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 Yes. 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 Now stay here. Stay here. Don't run away. I need you close. You know, my therapist says I need a lot of attention from strangers, so you're doing wonders for my mental health by just being super close here. All right, here we go. It's so good to see all of you. Oh, my goodness. Let's give it up for Stephen and the Scenic Club. What do they do? Oh, my goodness, it's the best place. It's the adult daycare we've all been waiting for. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I will ask you all as well to unmute if you can. I know you're busy out there. You're doing, you're cooking eggs, aren't you? You're like, looking after your kids. You're basically taking a cat apart slowly. You're like, leave that cat alone. But do, if you can, turn on your on your audio so we can hear you laugh. Because there's going to be laughs. At least I hope there's going to be laughs. Let's see. Anyway, but so yeah, what I do, my comedy booby trap. I've been coming in here all year. Started last Christmas, and I try and take 5 thoughts from my day. That's right. That's right. Photos of me. Yes, Tanzaku. Instagram.com/Tanzaku. Post photos. Follow me online. Follow me home. No, don't follow me home. I don't need you in my house. No, look. Okay. So comedy booby trap. All year, and what I've done is I've reviewed all of the laughs we've been having this year, and I've tried to pull out some of the best stuff. Before we, let's actually, God, we've got to give up for all of the comics Miners for Reals wasn't he good? Yes, Doobie Wan and Ian Crawford. Oh my goodness, I pale in comparison. I just do my random shit. But here you go. Let's do. So, first up, I got to ask you, Penguin, have you been to one of these gender reveal parties? You been to one of these gender reveal parties? Not? Anybody ever been to a gender reveal party? No. Anybody? No. I think they're quite common in the US. They've started coming over here. My wife is not a fan. I was at a gender reveal this weekend, dinner real body this weekend, Michael. And you know what? Turns out, Nix, I'm male. You'd have thought the beard gave it away, but haven't you, Rebecca? You've got to get there and you've got to take your clothes off. You've got to reveal your gender. You've got to do it. You've got to do it. Yeah, it's better with a beard. Beards. We love a beard. Yes. But I mean,
I used to have a girlfriend with a beard.
Did you? Oh, you're a lucky man. Oh, that's like, we call that a bear. You were the she bear. Yeah, you sprayed her on the arse like Ian Crawford said. She came back for more, didn't she? She liked that sting in the rig. Yes, Mr. Kermit. Well, I want to say Kermit has really grown into, because, he used to be green and little, being slapped around by Miss Piggy. And now here he is, he's a grown frog, and he's taking part, in the whole, it's a beautiful story. It's a beautiful story. But many of our stories, and I know because I've been speaking to you all year, we often struggle, don't we? We struggle sometimes with intrusive thoughts. Yeah, everybody. Yeah. Anybody else here? We struggle with intrusive thoughts. Anybody want to share the kind of intrusive thoughts they have with us? Anybody?
I will go to prison. No, thank you.
I know the kind of intrusive thoughts we have. We have intrusive thoughts like, "You suck. You're no good. You're not funny." Yeah, those kind of. But you know what you've got to do. You know what you've got to do, Rebecca. Penguin. I love how. But everybody, look, Penguin. This is the place to stand. Right here in the action, right in the money shot. No, that's too close. All right, stand back. Okay, a little bit further. All right, no. Talking about that was also an intrusive audience member. But no, intrusive thoughts. Well, you know what you've got to do, she-devil, to these kind of thoughts, right? What you've got to do, you've got to say, "Fuck off." You've got to say, "I'm not listening to you. This is why we got a divorce." Got to draw boundaries. Don't let her back into the house. Change the keys. That's what you've got to do. That's what these things come from. But continuing in that old mental health theme, another issue can be, and I know this is that some of us do. Anybody else here suffer from panic attacks? Anybody? Ever panic attacks right now? Are you panicking? Are you panicking now? Anybody panicking now when you're being talked to about? It's a serious problem though for me. Like social anxiety. Anybody social anxiety? Anybody? All the people in VR not going out to the clubs. I think there might be some socially anxious people in here now. There might be. But panic attacks, whether it's for social anxiety or any other reasons, they are a common problem. But I've heard this on a podcast. Must be true, Michael. It is basically panic attacks. What you've got to do to deal with the panic attack is lean in. Right. Sounds counterintuitive, but what it is basically, if the problem is when you're panicking, right, Penguin, like when you're a penguin in Chicago, you might panic because you're like, "Oh no, how am I going to get back to the South Pole?" No, right, but so you're panicking, but actually, if you can just relax, right, you can take the power out of the panic attack, right? There's a lean, like you're on a roller coaster. Whee! But so I was asking my therapist, right? Goodness, that's strange. You look like exterminators now. But just look, I'm my therapist. Why does my therapist have a strange candy hat? Anyway, no, but like, God, that's really weird having a teddy bear. And it's like I'm having a flashback. Sorry, okay, no one's talking about. Yeah, I was talking to my therapist. And I was saying, is it true, right? Is it true, Kermit, Nix? Is it true that you can take the power out of a panic attack by leaning into it? And he said, "Get out of my house. I have a restraining order." And I said, "I thought we were in love." Anyway, so that's I spent the night in jail. But anyway, these things happen. But so, but continuing again with that mental health theme, because we are all in VR, like staying away from our families and friends. But some people, anybody here, have the ADHD? Anybody got a diagnosis? Getting the drugs? Yeah.
I'm like
a lot of people say I have ADHD. I don't know what they're talking about. I'm so focused. It's so focused. No, but
hyper-focused.
I'm hyper-focused. Actually, I tell you, some of my hyper-focus is I have these ideas that sometimes I nick from other people, but I have these ideas. Like, for example, right, you know how, right, cats, right? Have you got a cat, she-devil? Are you a cat? Have you seen a cat? You know what cat is?
No, I don't know.
No. So cat, basically, it's like a smaller version of a dog, right, that goes meow, right? Now, but the thing is, though, like, you like not obviously not she-devil, but Penguin and Charlotte, you've probably, like me, pushed a cat out of a moving car, right? And then, or Nick, like you've pushed a cat off a shed, haven't you? We've all
Penguin, you're a
climbed a tree,
horrible man.
haven't we, Michael? Michael, we've all climbed a tree and thrown a cat out. We've all done it. We've all been there, right? Now, what happens, right, is the cat, it always lands feet first, doesn't it? It always lands feet first, the cat does. Even from a great height, even if it turns into a splodge on the floor and it's completely pancaked, it's still, if you pull it up, you'll see the feet are down, right? No, but that's cat. But of course, what about meow? Buttered toast, right? You've been there, now you're the certified with the knife usage as Ian Crawford. You'll be out there not being a nutter using the knife for butter, right? So you butter that toast. But then, of course, you trip, the butter toast falls. What happens, of course? Butter side down, isn't it? Butter side down, right? But so what you do, Rebecca, you strap the toast to a cat, butter side up, right? Yeah, the legs down, throw that out of a tree. Suddenly, it's like a perpetual motion machine. You've solved the energy crisis. That's how you did it. See, it's not just comedy. We're getting really useful, ecological data here. Anyway, well, let's shift gears. So I want to talk about my identical twin boys. Yeah, I'm talking about my identical twin boys, which is, of course, I've got identical twin boys, and that is my name for my testicles because they are so similar. I know some people who've got much larger left one, like Kermit there. You can see from his pants, can't you? But no, I've got mine. I'm joking, of course. They've just turned 16. They've just turned 16. My identical twin boys. That is the age of my testicles. I had them, I had them added. I had them harvested from these 16-year-olds. No, I'm being completely silly. No, I've got 16-year-old. My sons. That's what I call my testicles. No, my son. I've got two. No, really. I can't tell them apart. I really can't tell them apart. My testicles. I said, no. Oh God. Okay, I'm struggling here. Maybe change the hat. Maybe change the hat. I don't know. It's not a hat. It's a head. I'm confused. No, right. But I've got three sons, two of whom are 16, and they are identical. Can't tell them apart. I really must give them names. It's calling them thing one and thing two. It was funny when they were little. But it doesn't really work. But no, so my boys, they were all born in Hawaii. My boys, they've got American and British and Japanese citizenship. They are trilingual. They're trilingual. They are absolutely fantastic with English, Japanese, and cunnilingus. They're masters. They're past masters. I thought more people would laugh at the cunnilingus, but I guess it's a serious subject, isn't it? Yeah, no. As Doobie was saying, actually, are there any men here who don't go down on their ladies? Or on their men. Come on, lick a clit. It's the best. It's the best. Come on. Anyway, but talking about marriage, right? So as we were, now that is a hat. My goodness me, this is like an acid flashback. Oh my goodness, and look at that midriff. Oh. Actually, that midriff is reminding me of the new thing we've been doing about tramp stamps. Everybody heard of tramp stamps? Yeah.
Yes.
We know the tramp stamps. Anybody got a tramp stamp? Yeah, Rebecca. Yeah. No. They're thinking about getting the tramp stamps. So no, this is. I think they're lovely. I thought they were quite sexy. But then this phrase that apparently this is somehow a bit of a low, dirty down kind of thing. But I was looking online. I found this clickbait. It's like, what are the top 3 things that are written on tramp stamps? And of course, the first one, Nick's penguin, that is like harder. That's like third favorite, second favorite, please don't come inside me. Oh, God. And of course the top one, the favorite one, Daddy doesn't love me. I think we all know what to get the kids for Christmas, don't we? We all know what to get the kids for Christmas. That's right. Yeah, what was it? No, but I was talking about marriage. I was talking about marriage. So yeah, my lady wife, she's Japanese, as I pointed out to people, and we got married in Japan, and then we came to the UK. We had to get her into the country. We had to show that we were married, right? So we went to this business administration. It's government office in Hatfield, and this is my kids were little. We had my identical twin boys, not my testicles, the actual real kids. We had the kids strapped to. I had one on my chest, one on her chest, and we came into this office, and the woman said, "Well, you're obviously married." And I said, "What was it? What was it? Is it the look of despair in our eyes? Was it the baby sick, on our clothes?" And she was like, "Yeah, pretty much. That was it." And I was like, "Okay, well." But anyway, so then we got her the passport. And in fact, that's how I traffic people into the country. So if any of you US people, if you're fleeing Trump or anything else, if you see me afterwards, I can get you a passport. Okay. Well, this is going reasonably well. Let's move on through. Would you like some of the sort of are we doing? I mean, guys, you've had a big long evening. Do you want me to wrap this up fairly soon, or do you want me to take the scenic route? What do you think?
Take his time.
Go for
Yeah?
it.
You're hilarious.
Ready for the scenic route? Okay, well let's go on to some of the. I've got this whole other set that I've been digging out through. So I'll tell you, like just when I was starting last year with Christmas, I went and I saw into the Nike store in London, and they had basically amongst all the other jogging things, they had a hijab. Right, it's like the Muslim headdress with a Nike swoosh on it. Have you seen this? The Nike logo on a sort of religious headdress, and I thought, where is it going? I mean, what's next? Is it going to be the Christian cross with the McDonald's logo on? Is that what's coming next? Or is it going to be the Jewish skull cap with a Mickey Mouse on it?
Oh, man.
It just, sort of seems wrong. It sort of seems wrong. But then I was thinking about actually probably future alien archaeologists, right? They are going to, they're probably going to think that McDonald's was a religion. 1,000 years from now, they dig up, oh yes, all of this. There was the Burger King and the McDonald's, strife. There was the sort of religious wars, of course, and they'll tell the stories about how Ronald McDonald was crucified on the Golden Arches. You can see how it's going to happen, but it's Christmas, Christmas, it's so commercialized. What would baby Jesus think if he came back now? He'd probably just want to suck on a tit. But no, even at Christmas, don't talk about being it. Do you think baby Jesus was breastfed, She-Devil? Do you think he was breastfed?
Absolutely.
It's the way to go. It's the way to go. I'm still breastfeeding now, and I'm 52. I'm never stopping. My mother is dead now, and it's a bit odd. But anyway, sorry, that was a bit dark. Anyway, no, but I'm talking about logos. There's logos on everything now. There's logos absolutely everywhere. I've got like a lot of underwear. It's got Jeep. Right, the kind of like it's not that's the old army Jeep. They're Jeep. They're making underwear now, right? And I've got socks. I've got JCB on them, like JCB diggers on the socks. What's next? Uzi condoms. It's coming. It's coming. It's as well as the in the condoms. Anyway, right. Well, no. Okay. Well, let's go deeper. Important thing. A question for you. Let's go play. I mean, I know you're muted, but you want to think about this. Did you know that dolphins are the only other animal that has sex for pleasure? Have you heard that? Let's go play.
Yes.
Dolphins. You have heard that. Yeah. I mean, it's quite well known. But that was that was what I told the people at the aquarium. Until another night in jail. I mean, that's the restraining orders are piling up on me. It's I was talking about this at the night though. Is that animals, they have very different sex lives. Us human animals, right? Us men, we're all obsessed with the size of our cocks, aren't we? Scott, you're obsessed with the size of my cock. I'm obsessed with the size of Stephen's cock. I mean, it's all that's what we're all. It's all about. We're like, it's the symbol for the cock is like this thing. And actually, this thing here. Actually, I've got one leg and just a very elongated penis. That's what I move around on. But that's just the size of my horse's penis. Sorry. Anyway, but no. But just imagine if it was different. Imagine if it was like tomcats. I don't know if you know She-Devil. You don't know what cats are, right? So cats. Male cats are called tomcats, right? And they have barbed penises. They have barbed penises, right? So like, but if we were all tomcats, the men, rather than saying, "Oh, I've got a big dick," they'd be saying like, "Oh, I've got a cactus down there." Whoa! It'd be like, "Whoa!" You could, and the ladies be saying, "Oh my God, he's like a barrel cactus down there. Goodness me!" Yeah, or we could be like the ducks, right? I know if you Rebecca the ducks, they've got a corkscrew penis. They have. It's like they're just like they're drinking opening the bottle of wine, and then they're shagging with a corkscrew penis, and you can imagine the lady they're going, "Oh, John, he's Stephen, he's got he's so twisted. The screw thread on that guy. It could be like the female hyena. The hyenas, do you know, Nix? The female hyena has a 6-inch clit. Which is bigger than some men's penises. Obviously, much smaller than mine. But you have thought this is a great, hyenas. Obviously, they're doing that for equality. I mean, it's equality there. But the male hyena that has to stick his penis inside in the eye of the clit. So there, in the hyena society, it's all about needle thin cocks. So isn't it, right? So you can imagine Scott, they'll be saying, I'd be saying, "Oh, Rebecca, I'm so jealous of Scott. He's got a needle down there. Oh, it's so slender. Oh my God. Slender. Oh, he can slip it right in that hyena click, can't he?" Okay, yeah. There we go. Right, well. I was laughing a lot more than people in real life did last night. That was good. I try out my really there's more risque comedy that I do in VR. I tried it in a real club last night, and it was Oh my goodness! And I said better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick, like my dad used to say. And why he kept on poking me in the eye with a sharp stick, I don't know. Well, I mean, we're moving on. We're moving on. I mean, there was. I'll try this other one that really went down. Do you want the one that went down really badly last night? Yeah, as a bit of a, last couple. Let's try this one. I think this was one of Stephen's favorites, but this is the thing. Thinking about all this stuff. I mean, I wonder why. There's a lot of different Olympic sport at the moment. But what do they have?
What's going on here?
I mean, sexual assault shouldn't be an Olympic sport, should it? I mean, it really should. But they have got like break dancing, haven't they? They've got like snowboarding, they've got skateboarding. I think, what about Olympic jizzing? Really, because I mean, it's not all about the size of the penis. It's a lot about how far you can ejaculate. Wouldn't you say, Rebecca Kaler? I mean, She-Devil. It's not just about the girth. I mean, which is important, but it's about how hard you're being hit when that guy. No, not just me. Anyway, but I'm saying it could be an Olympic sport. I mean, not to exclude the ladies. Could be the distance you can squirt. I mean, that's all. It's all good stuff. But talking about the thing though is, I have completely, like many of you, I'm sure, given up masturbating. Do you masturbate regularly, She-Devil?
Oh my God.
I know, I am your Lord and Savior. I am, that's right, just recognize me. I'm revealed as a giant, the God. Sorry, what were we saying? Okay, well, you don't have to answer the question. You don't have to answer the question. Whether you choose to masturbate or not, it's entirely up to you. I mean, I think it seemed to be hell. It was a sin back in the sin of Onan. They said you go blind. I mean, it's not. I mean, if you're masturbating, if you're doing it right now, I'm not going to come to your house and stop you. I mean, if you are doing that, you put that's always comedy show. A lot of women in my audience, and men too. I mean, I'll go both ways. Anyway, no, but what I'm talking about. God, come on, Sam. Look, but no, what it is though is I've really stopped masturbating. I'm putting all the energy into comedy, as you can tell, into my love life, ladies and men and anybody. But this is the thing though is back in the day when I was doing it and I was leaving long gaps, and sometimes I do it in the shower. You remember this, Stephen? You weren't in the shower with me at the time, but I was it'd been a long time, and I was letting it go, and it reminded me, of course, of Spider-Man: Homecoming. Yeah, everybody seen the film Spider-Man: Homecoming? Yeah, the web slinger. He's flying around, flying. He sort of yeah. Brunina, see it. Yeah, absolutely. Come in. This is great. Get close for this one. You'll want to be hit in the face. I mean, that's not what I'm talking about. But no, like but Spider-Man, he's slightly, but then he gets stuck, doesn't he, in Spider-Man: Homecoming on a golf course? Yeah. Do you remember the She-Devil in Spider-Man: Homecoming? It's not Tobey Maguire, is it? It's that new young, that really sexy young kid, isn't it? What's he called anyway? But like the sexy jailbait. That's what it's called, isn't it? Tom Holland, yeah, sexy jailbait, Tom Holland. That's right. Yes, no, it turns my head. But anyway, no, look, he's a lovely boy. I wouldn't go that way, but he's too young. But no, he gets stuck on the golf course. Suddenly, he hasn't got any buildings to swing off, has he? So what does he do? He's like, he doesn't know. He fires out the old thing, and off it goes into the distance. Lands on a poor, unfortunate golfer, just like me in the shower, out the window, and I get the neighbour. Yeah, you go. Well, I must say, more of you laughed at that than they did last night. They just got to learn a more sophisticated sense of humour. So, well, let's okay. Coming up for a final thing. You've been a lovely audience. We're gonna try and bring the discussion. Come on in. Let's rub the energy, rub the imaginary barrier. Come on, coming close as I tell my yes, rub. Yes, absolutely. This is the thing. We're going to talk about anger now. There's been a gamut. It's been laugh. It's been crying. Anger management. It's you know what really gets my goat? Do you know what really gets my goat, She-Devil? It's my neighbour. He keeps taking my goat. Because it gives such good milk. It eats the grass. I mean, I think he's retaliating for me coming on his head. But anyway, but look, what really gets? Do you know what gets my? Do you know, Meow? What gets my metaphorical goat? It's my metaphorical neighbour. My metaphorical neighbour is after the metaphorical milk. But seriously though, managing your anger. There are these things in London now. They've got these anger management rooms. Right? Basically, it's like a little pretend office, and you can go in there and like use a baseball bat to like smash up some computers and filing things. At least that's what I told the police. But you know what I'm saying? Anybody have done any of these anger management rooms? The anger rooms.
We have rage rooms, but I've never done it.
Okay, yeah. No, I mean, one time I destroyed a shed with a sledgehammer. Oh my goodness, it felt so good, but my neighbour was upset. But then he did steal my goat. He stole my goat. It was retaliation for the goat stealing. It's we have a bit of a feud going on. But we've been talking about animals. I just got to mention a bit of a sad thing. We're talking about these things called cats, by the way, She-Devil. They can die.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know, it is very sad because they don't live as long as humans. Have you got a cat, Rebecca? 4 chihuahuas. I mean, is that what you call your nipples? It's goodness me. Wow. I mean, sorry, I didn't mean to pry. I didn't mean to pry. No, but like this thing, pets don't last very long. Many pets, apart from tortoises, they can last longer. But my friend, his cat died at 12, and he had a little girl. He's got a little girl who's like 3 or 4, and she was very sad about the cat dying. Oh, it's very sad, you know. But that's one of the things you have pets for, is because children, that's how they learn about death. Right, they learn about death. Now, me with my, you know, I've got 3 boys. We had these identical twins. We had we were exhausted. We had no space for pets, you know. So my children, they didn't really have that chance to learn the lesson about death. So I shot the milkman. Because who needs? I mean, you can buy milk in the store. Who needs the delivery? And he had the same color hair as my older boy, which I think he had it coming to him. But anyway, so, but let's end on this. Like, I think one of the things, though, I mean, I don't know how many else of you got kids, but I know you have, Kayla. Some of you have got kids. Having kids really changes how you feel about death. Yeah, it really changes how you feel about death. Like now that I've got kids, right? Basically, I start to think about the death, the great beyond, the endless nothing, where nobody can ask me any questions. It's totally so. It sounds so good. Please let me die. It's so good. I want peace. I want peace. I want. Anyway, there you go. I think that'll do. I think that'll do. You have been an absolutely outstanding audience. Thank you for listening to like 20 minutes of the highlights of the last year's comedy booby trap. Let's give it up for yourself. Come on, come in close. Come as close as you can. You need the love. We're all stuck out here with our mental health issues and the thing. Come close and rub each other. Rub. That's right. Let's have a pile on. Everybody coming in close. Pile on. Yes. Everybody, let's make it a gay confetti cannon. Yes. I love you. Yes. Okay. Let's give it up for Stephen and the Scenic Club for letting me do this ridiculous comedy booby trap. Oh yeah. I will be back in on probably tomorrow night because I haven't got any live gigs. I'll be back on Saturday. I'll keep coming in all next year. I'll do comedy booby trap. Give it a huge hand for Terminator, all of the other acts, and yes, thank you for supporting live comedy. Support it. I love you. Thank you. Good night. Woohoo.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Tanzaku, and the other act. Well, unfortunately, the event has ended, but the fun doesn't stop there. Whoever eats the most snow will win $25 at the end of the month. So make sure you go and get that snow, eat that snow, but avoid the yellow snow because that's where the huskies go. Also, I did say at the start, if any do come
What about the blue snow?
Eat at your own risk.
Yeah, not sterilized.
Yeah. Anyways, I did say this at the start. You may notice a little support the act little plaque behind these 2 tables here. They have all the acts PayPal's in. Feel free to support them. Give them a penny, however much you want. Really will help them a long way. Also, massive thanks to Stephen for putting this event on. As I did say, this event has now ended. It means that you can all stay here, but if you leave, you won't be able to get back in this instance. So the regular instance is open for you, but this instance is shut. So thanks again for having me. Hope I can do it again next time. Never know. But until then, enjoy your evening and stay safe.
Thanks, Tim.
Thanks, Tom.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Stay there. Hello there.
Records any of this? Did it get streamed or anything?
Yes, sir.